All right, all right, all right, all right. One win away from the 2026 ball season. That is right. These are the semifinals of the Elite 16 Road to Ball 2026 in the East Division. And this could have been a final, guys. You had three teams that clearly were above the competition. And obviously, when you got semifinals coming your way, and you're talking about three teams, well, two of those three have to match up in the semi, and that's going to be heartbreaking for one of them because you need to win the semifinal to get to the final, obviously. I'm not inventing warm water when I tell you this, but the reason I mention it is because only the two finalists of the East Division Elite 16 final will make it to the 2026 ball regular season. You paint the picture now. Do you get what's at stake? Angelo Tsagarakis, your host. I hope you're doing well. I'm very excited. I'm pretty sure that you can hear it in my voice. Why? Because this is the game you do not want to miss. Obviously, right after this game, we'll have Nairobi City Thunder against Ferroviário da Beira. Ferroviário da Beira will have its hands full trying to match up with the home crowd's favorite out here in Nairobi, Kenya. We're not gonna talk about this semifinal much longer. We're gonna focus on what's at hand right now. Dar City from Tanzania, still undefeated. And the Johannesburg Giants only have lost once on their way to the semifinals, and their only loss was against who? You already know, Nairobi City Thunder. But it could have gone either way. Let me remind you of that. Group A, Nairobi City Thunder escaped 86-83. Johannesburg almost escaped having to match up with Dar City in the semi. So it was a very balanced matchup. It was a very tough battle. The Giants couldn't beat out Nairobi the last few minutes. I'll tell you what, Dar City, although undefeated, is in real danger. Matching up with the South African powerhouse. Keep an eye out for Peter.
Thank you, Legion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the first game. First semi-final today.
You have a lot of players averaging double digits on both sides. A lot of danger. Obviously, I have a soft spot for number 10, Solo Diabate for Dar City. Not only is he a friend, but he's also one of the best playmakers in the game. Just over 2 turnovers per game for close to 10 assists. A fantastic assist-to-turnover ratio. A lot of tension, a lot of stress, I imagine, a lot of anxiety. Both teams trying to write history. And there we go. Movement to start off. Zua almost turned it over. Diabate is going to have to check it up. He does so. Top of the key. Bang. Bang. Solo Diabate. And even though now he's a vet, he's not as athletic as he used to be. I've seen him tomahawk dunk on 7-footers. He's had a stellar career in France in the top league. Now he uses his experience. Obviously, it's always when you praise a player that he's going to turn it over. You know, that's the way it goes. It's also like when you give away the shooting percentage on the free throw line for a great shooter and he misses the first free throw in 5 games. That's usually what happens. Long range, tie game. No time wasted. Both teams shooting it up. Daniel Prinsloo knocks it down for deep. Solo Diabate. Oh yeah. Shim to beat. Easy money. Under the hoop. Diabate. The look away pass. And you better keep a count on Solo Diabate's assist. He's been a machine distributing the wealth in this competition. Tabi with the fake handoff. Taking it all the way. Nino Dim. Shining bright. Zuzua decided to kick it out. He had the wide open layup, but his unselfishness is rewarded. Dang dang with the bang bang. That's what you call a hot start right there for Dar City. 8-5. Shim Tabi towering over everyone in the paint. This is a wide open look. Did not fall in. Putney, first intention 3 in the corner. Stands are filling up. Slowly but surely, everybody getting ready to see a Nairobi City Thunder match up with Ferroviário de Beira right after this game. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nice little bounce pass. Shim to beat. Booyah. 5-point lead for Dar City. And defensively right now, the coverage is very low. Is way too low. Could not afford to leave Joshua Uzabor that wide open. You have too much quality on the court. Too many weapons. Tabi thought about it. Putney, way too short. Not a good look. Trying to go for the block. Oh no, that's a bad miss. Uzabor. Not missed once, but twice. Although he had preferential position, he was by himself on his second attempt. Lob pass, Shim Tabi couldn't keep control of the rock. Ball slipped his hands. But Dar City will retain possession of the rock. Zua slipped a little bit, ended up taking a bad shot. But he recovered the possession. That's the way you make it up. You have a bad play offensively. Your best effort defensively to recover possession. Putney thought about it. And Putney. Drives through traffic. Draws the foul. Putney has a averages of 23.5 points per game, over 5 boards, 2 assists. His player efficiency rating is up the charts, 24. Shooting rate, 85% from the free throw line, 76% from mid-range and inside the paint, and 36 from outside the arc on 9 3-point shot attempts per game. The man is balling out, as simple as that. Dar City has a deep squad of outstanding performers. Extra pass and trying to put the lid aggressively. Luckily, no highlight for the Dar City defense. Forcing his way to the cup. Nice bounce pass and the recovery. Putney sending it back home. Shintabit recovers possession. Solo Diabate pushes up the pace. Putney will revert to giving the ball. That's going to be a travel for sure. You knew that was coming. Shintabit a little bit hesitant on his initial step. If you jab and go opposite, you got to make sure that your pivot foot doesn't slip and slide on your way to the cup. Go for long range again. Quick trigger, doesn't pay off. Dang, not a good shot at all. I don't know if he was hoping for a whistle, but it's the Road to Ball 2026 semifinal East Division. You're not gonna get the ticky-tack fouls. You gotta play much stronger. Tension right now. Johannesburg is playing a Shintabit went with a kung fu flying kick. Luckily, no one got hurt, himself is included. Never like to see the sight of a player jumping out of control. Turnover. Solo Diabate uses his body to shield the opponent. There was nothing that Dylan Lele could do to prevent Solo Diabate from converting that layup. Diabate has his shoelace untied. And if Johannesburg keeps on playing selfishly, that would be the way I describe this. Everybody taking his turn to attempt to get a bucket. Johannesburg doesn't have enough ball movement. The lob pass. Shintabit sees the ball deflected out of his hands. But as you can see, Johannesburg goes for the quick shots. There were quite a few wide open looks based on what Dar City's defense does, covering the ball screens particularly. Dang. Made the right move. Didn't put the finishing touches on it though. See, one pass, one drive attempt, and that results in the turnover, which is the 4th turnover already for Johannesburg. Zuzua not patient enough, and Shim Tabit uses his length to perturb layup attempt. Wide open, the shooter, Zuzua knocks it down. 9-point lead. We talk about certified bucket getter. Nisra Zuzua is one of those guys. Even though his shooting percentage is low, 28% from 3, he's shooting over 11 3-point shot attempts per game. And you don't do that if you're not a highly respected and expected to knock those down. And even though he does have a poor shooting percentage, he manages to have 62% on the mid-range and 88% from the free throw line. And he makes up for his lack of efficiency from long range with 3.5 steals per game. I believe he's called the Cookie Monster in the locker room. A little bit of inaccuracy on those pass attempts, but at least Johannesburg is playing a bit more patient and trying to get the ball on the move a little bit more. 2 seconds left on the 24-second shot clock. It's going to have to be a catch and shoot or maybe one dribble pull-up, but it has to happen quick. That's going to end up being a turnover. One factor that you cannot take for granted is how lengthy Dar City is. Diabate got the ball taken away, 4 against 1. Trying to go for the pretty finish is not a good look on the 4-on-1. You cannot afford to not convert. This is costly, particularly if Putney scores here, and he does. This is a 4 points differential. Not only do you not score 2, but you get scored on. Right after 11-point lead, Dar City playing just a bit cleaner. That's a long range. Ooh. All right, we see you, buddy. Jordan. And what was that? Solo Diabate. A little bit frustrated because his dime piece ends up being spoiled. But look at this. Oh, man. Trying to go right-handed on the left-hand side. Usually it sets you up for failure. Doi needed to use a little bump and try to finish with the left hand, but it's easier said than done, obviously. We have the opportunity to see all the right angles and have the camera view that enables us to be quite critical, particularly me as a coach. But that's part of the game. Used to be like that when I played, and it's gonna be like that when I commentate. You can bet on that. So Ndoye knocks down the second free throw. We're in the last minute of this first quarter. Dar City right now is taking care of business. Offensive board, trying to go for the quick trigger, and the second offensive board in a row. Poor job boxing out. And Emmanuel Shine. It is a first bucket of the game. Zua Shooting deep, missing. Good job fighting for the offensive board. Goy enables Dar City to recover possession. There's not going to be a difference between game clock and shot clock, as the shot clock got reset to 14. Timeout requested, I believe, by Mamadou Gueye. Discussion between Putney, Joshua Zabor. So what did Coach Gueye draw up for the last possession of the first quarter out here in Nairobi? Dar City will trigger, giving the ball up to Zuzua, the foul drawn. 2 free throws. Good execution. Only leaving 1 second on the game clock. So good clock management, good execution to potentially go up 9 by the end of the first 10 minutes. Two. Pouring up a prayer at half court. Prayer unanswered for Nino Dim. So at the end of the first quarter, Dar City is shooting 50% from long range, 3 for 6, 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 44% overall. Could do better on the mid-range, that's for sure. But one positive thing, 4 turnovers, not too bad. A few situations could have been handled a little bit better, but nobody too generous giving the ball away. Solo Diabate once again putting on display his great basketball IQ. 5 points, 100%, 3 for 3 shooting. I mean, 2 for 2 shooting, 1 for 1 from 3. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. A player efficiency rating of 10. Hashim Thabit, 2 for 2, 4 points. We know that Hashim Thabit averages less than 2 points per game, 1.3 to be exact. He doesn't attempt many shots, but he blocks shots and rebounds at a great ratio. In 15 minutes per game, he averages over 5 rebounds and over two blocks per game. So his defensive presence is being felt on the other side of the court for sure. For Johannesburg, nothing really to mention offensively besides maybe the struggle of Joshua Ozabor shooting 1 for 9 and having a player efficiency rating of -4. So Ozabor is struggling a bit, knowing that he's the leading scorer for this team, averaging close to 19 points per game and close to 4 assists on the pretty solid shooting percentages. He's had trouble on the free throw line, shooting 44% from three-point land. Nino Dim, averages close to 11 points per game. And forgive me, I said Ozabor was the leading scorer, but it's Diodane who was the leading scorer. He's the second leading scorer. Not covering, once again, the offensive boards. Could potentially play a factor. 6 offensive rebounds already for Johannesburg to only 1 for Dar City. Offensive rebounds give extra possessions. It's usually a good weapon when you're trying to make up a gap or get yourself back in the game. Yep. The battle for position, Doi and Shine. Playing it a bit too rough out there. You don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. Well, let me tell you, you don't want to be the cheese slice in between those two boys. It's rough. Down low. Man's battle. Big man's battle. Manuel Shine. Ends up having to go on the sidelines. Zuzua. Great execution coming off that little pin down screen. Curling off, knocking it down with style. 10-point lead. I just realized I'm pronunciating Emmanuel Shine, but it could be Shine, especially in South Africa. It could be Shine, Emmanuel Shine. I'm sure Shine sounds better than Shine. Ooh, unfortunately, that won't count. Dar City, slowly but surely building up a nice little gap. Plus 12, great start of the second quarter. Doit jumped on the shot fake, got himself out of position, and obviously got him in trouble. Nice move. Very nice move. He had the speed advantage on a much bigger and slower Ndoye. That could have ended up being an offensive foul call. The referees decided to let it go. Dang. Driving right through the middle and dumping it off to a cutting Ozobor. And Johannesburg, back-to-back plays triggered by their leading scorer, Dang. Might have been a little bit of a severe whistle there. It's hard out here trying to match up man-to-man with a very physical, very powerful center in Youssou Ndoye. Once again. Long range, not the best of shot right here. Tested it off rhythm. Long. He's trying to bring Johannesburg within 2 possessions. Ball down low. Youssou gives it right back to Zuzua. Zuzua gets another one to go. Every time Johannesburg makes a run for it, Zuzua comes up with a big shot, 3 for 4 from long range. Diabate feeds inside. Putney. Length and size advantage down low. Putney gets the bucket, and you have to understand the impact and importance of Solo Diabate on that Dar City team. He is the one building a momentum, regulating the tempo. He wants the ball in his hands. He calls for the ball to be in his hands every possession down the court. He knows how to pass it forward to give freedom to his shooters. He knows he has Putney and Zuzua and Dang that all love to take risks. First intention shots on the break. Sometimes post up based on the matchups. Solo Diabate, once again, let me tell you guys, he was one of the most prolific scorers as a combo that you could find in one of the premium leagues in Europe for many years. And with age and wisdom also, he's converted into an even better playmaker than he was before. And that's also one of the things when you're thinking of the game of basketball. As your athleticism goes down, it's all about your skill set and your basketball IQ to be able to operate and impact the game in the most positive way possible. That's a transition that Solo Diabate has done beautifully. So back to a 12-point advantage. Johannesburg. With Joshua Ozabor shooting 2 for 10. Need to find a solution. Right over Putney. It's a tough move and a tough finish for Nino Dim. The stands keep on filling up. Two-man game. Doi could not convert on that layup. Good footwork, but he turned right into the wall. Sundoi. Great help side and the lob pass. You can see Solo Diabate is a bit frustrated with Yusu. Yusu is strong enough to finish through contact. Not saying he's easy, obviously. Wouldn't dare to think that way. We know the truth. Sundoi. This is yet another free throw. Now it's 1 for 5. Go for the little fadeaway off 1 foot. All right now, we see you showing up the skill. Daniel Prinsloo. Zuzua spaces out, and Zuzua is absolutely shooting the ball out of his mind. If you make any mistake, Putney with the go-go gadget. The transition and trailing, dang dang. Had the right idea, but did not execute properly. And the dunk on the other end. That's the way you put the lid on the basket. Yusundoi sees the ball rim out. Dar City electing to play a bit fast. Solo Diabate stops the transition. What about this shooting performance right now from Nisre Zua, who was 0 for 3 from mid-range, but 4 for 5 from deep. Rebound, bit of contact. On the landing, had him lose his balance. Dang dang. Could not maintain. Diabate deflecting the ball out of bounds. 7 seconds left. 24-second shot clock. What a tough finish. The English off the glass for Jourdain. Bring Johannesburg within 7 points. 2-3 zone. We've seen Dar City struggle a little bit with the 2-3 zone. Jourdain, not a good shot. He fades for no reason. Defensive board. Jourdain shooting 3 for 8. It's going to be travel. Solo Diabate is struggling a little bit. You see the calves being all taped up. Playing every day. He's taking a toll on his body. These are not the best of shots. Jourdain just forces things up a little bit. Will bring it up. Dar City needs to play a little bit more patiently against that zone. Shintabid, good reversal. Zuzua thought about it. Nice, the dump. Oh, but Hashim Tabid misses the unmissable. When you're that size, it's unthinkable. Just dunk it up. Try to be nice with other people. You got to tear the rim off. That's what you do. That's a 5 points differential right here. Johannesburg coming back within 4. We've told you that 2-3 zone was a bit of a problem for Dar City. Solo Diabate, nice lob pass. Gets another assist for Putney. Jourdain is finding his groove at the best of times for Johannesburg. 11 points now, shooting 50%, 3 for 5 from deep. And when you're looking at the statistics, Dar City shooting 4 for 10 from the free throw line. A lot of points wasted there. And 7 for 19 inside the paint and mid-range. Dar City is shooting 6 for 10 from 3, which is 60%, easy math. But only 36 from mid-range. So what should be the easier parts of the games? Free throws and mid-range or paint touches end up being what kills Dar City in a certain way. Johannesburg smelling the sweet smell of opportunity to close up the gap before the end of that first half. Even though the shooting percentages are not looking too bright, 12 for 38 overall, which is below 32%. 5 for 17 from deep, under 30%. And having shot only 2 free throws, it's only a 2 possessions game. Uh-oh, Zuzua, the Cookie Monster. I told you about his propensity for stealing cookies right out of the hands of his opponents. Jordan tried his best to shake up Zuzua. It's not gonna happen. Zuzua with now his first steal of the game. Uh-oh. That will help Dar City feel a bit better. Putney with the deep three. Still one foul to give before the bonus. Or wasn't there? No, there was not. 15 foul. Logonolo Tolo with his first 2 points of the game. Good trigger. That was an ambitious shot. Tabit on the rim will always dissuade people. And Putney feeling good about himself after knocking one down. Shot a quick one. Shim Tabit. Makes Prince Lou's job a bit harder, having to add onto his trajectory. Jabate right through the middle, get his cookies taken. And that's going to be right before the end of the first half. Johannesburg Giants closing the gap within 5 points. Dar City leads, but Dar City does not have that much of an operating room. Doesn't have that much of a cushion to feel comfortable. See the stands filling up slowly but surely. We should have a great show in the second half, so don't go too far. Get your snacks. We leave you with some highlights, and we'll be right back. There we are, the second half about to start between Johannesburg Giants and Dar City basketball. Johannesburg managed to come back in this game late in the first half under the impulsion of Johannesburg, the leading scorer for team Johannesburg, 21 points per game in only 22 minutes on average. Dang shooting 50%, 5 for 10, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and 1 steal. A player efficiency rating of 10. Daniel Prinsloo also 5 points and 8 rebounds for a player efficiency rating of 10. Johannesburg staying in that 2-3 zone that has enabled them to get back in this game, but that was without counting on Nisre Zuzua to stay hot. Zuzua averaging 19 points per game, third leading scorer, of Team Dar City. So imagine if you're at 19 points per game, the third leading scorer, you know that there is some offensive firepower that is available on this Dar City team. Solo Diabate give it up to Nisre Zuzua, who prefers to remain patient. Solo Diabate goes for a quick shot. We haven't seen him attempt a shot in years. Obviously, I'm kidding, but he's so focused on distributing the wealth for Team Dar City. Oh, Putney with the long hands. Managed to block the shot even though he was way far. That's a big bucket for Johannesburg. It needs to stay in contact of Dar City. Dim, but now 8 points, shooting 3 for 10. Solo Diabate, quick shot attempt. To the 2-3 zone. Offensive foul. Putney was trying to seal and set up an opportunity for a potential lob pass. Back to a 5-point game. Very poor shooting performance from Joshua Ozabor. 3 for 15. 1 for 6 from 3. Putney gives it up to Dang. Off balance. Shim Tabit. Clean contest. No foul call. Putney kicks it out to Dang. Same plays, same result. Dang needs to do something else. These shots are not looking good right now. First intention on the break. Johannesburg heating up. 4 for 6 from deep, 16 points. And Dar City, poor decision making. And luckily for the Tanzanian squad, Johannesburg misses the unmissable. Beat. Zuzua, very deep. And the shot selection is not good at all. Great pass from Dane. And that's a tie game. There needs to be a timeout. There needs to be some type of counseling. Coach Mamadou Gueye needs to get the minds of his players right. Another turnover. This is not looking good at all for Dar City. Very poor start of the third quarter. There is no patience. There is no willingness to come up with the right scheme as a team. This is worrying for Dar City. So let's see if this timeout will enable Dar City to go back to what made this team successful in the first half. Good decision making, good efficiency shooting from the outside. All about going for the long range. He turned it over, unfortunately. Kind of too deep to attempt this three. Daniel Prinsloo. He's already gathered 10 boards. Dang, still no love. That left side corner is now working wonders for him. This time no hesitation for Prinsloo. Can Solo Diabate reorganize the offense? He goes for the alley-oop. This is not the best decision. The defense saw that coming a mile away. Turnover. Extra pass for a wide open corner shot. No love, and Zuzua will bring the ball back up. Diabate attacks that baseline, goes for the little floater. No love, he draws the foul. There might be some nervosity, some anxiety now for Dar City, understanding that there are 15 minutes left to punch the ticket for a historic qualification to 2026 of the Basketball African League. Beautiful finish on the baseline. Good body control. And a nice touch, Sibanoni. with his first bucket of the game. Putney in the corner. No sir. And one thing that Dar City is not doing is driving and kicking, getting the ball in the paint to either kick it out or shoot it. And just like that, Nino Dim gives Johannesburg a 4-point lead. Dar City in trouble. I mentioned that to you guys before the game even started. Slow Zabate. Sweet touch. You can tell Solo is not as mobile as he used to be. His calves are in pain. Probably muscle soreness. There's the push in the back. Bashim Tabi, dang, going for the no-look lob. You can lob it. Don't know if you want to go no-look at this point. There's a warning going against Florsheim Guenya. Florsheim Guenya, the head coach of Johannesburg. Devate gives it up to Zuzua. Zuzua all the way, draws the foul, 2 free throws coming up. And it's the second time around that Putney is by himself at the 45 on the opposite. Might want to check that option out. Putney is, I remind, the leading scorer for Dar City with over 23 points per game. Zua knocks it down. Transition defense, nowhere to be found. Dang, at the wrong place at the wrong time. If you want to make those type of mistakes, you will pay the price for it. Allowing Ozabor to go and yam it down. And the foul. Good call, Putney with a good pass. Dar City undefeated and challenged, but you see lack of communication and effort. Let's put it the way it is. You cannot score free throws and get scored on that easily. Nice pass, Doy. Beautiful, the cut baseline. Dang. 48 apiece. And the great hands, Zua. The outlet pass and the dunk. Diabate on the money. Zuzua putting the athleticism on display. 50-48. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. We got a game, don't we? We got a game, don't we? 50-50. Sibagnoni with another bucket. The and one, the free throw to follow. Subanyani knocks it down. Diabate gives it up to Ndoye. Ndoye this time around turns it over. This is not a good pass. Playing very low defensively. Not paying off. Nino Dim, who's averaging 14% on over 2 attempts per game. So you would think that this is a good call. Sometimes players will make plays. And the ball given back to Johannesburg. Nino Dim has attempted 7 threes today. Over 3 times his tournament average. That's a bad pass. Defense was ready. Zuzua first intention 3. Oh my goodness. Nisre Zuzua brings Dar City back within 1. Putney using his length, making everything hard. That's what you call a transition. Dang thought about it. Solo Diabate by himself. Misses. Ndoye with the rebound. It's a foul. Offensive foul. Putney needs to keep his cool. Second time that he's fouled. Trying to get open. Cookies, good hands. And the ball earned back by Dang. It's going to be the last possession. Zuzua not wait too long. Solo Diabate goes for the long range and he's off the mark. Solo Diabate needs to play with more bounce. That's the way he's played his whole life, and right now he's shooting 1 for 6 from long range, 3 for 9. But he has 5 boards and 8 assists for only 3 turnovers, even though 3 turnovers is more than what he's gotten us used to. Stop. This is the money time, ladies and gentlemen. The fourth quarter has started. And this fourth quarter will reveal who shall join the 2026 BAL regular season. With another one. Call him DJ Khaled. DJ Zuzua with another hit. Are you kidding me? Nisre shooting 7 for 9 from deep, 24 points. Jabate gives it up. Nisre will take his time. And Jabate trying to find a shooter. Sidestepping, that's a tough shot. Too tough. 2 against 1. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! This probably, potentially, possibly is the dunk of the tournament. Oh, let's see that one again. That was not an easy feat going over Dang Dang. Getting matched up with Dang Dang doesn't prevent the bang bang. Oh, oh, oh. Let's just keep things the way they are until the very end, guys. I'm down for it. Let's keep it close all the way down to the wire. Sundoy doing a very poor job from the free throw line. Shooting by far the worst his shot all tournament long. He's averaging 50% on the tournament. Now he's below 20. Oh yeah, scoring right over Putney. That was not an easy feat. Sibagnoni gives Johannesburg a 2-point lead. 2-3 zone. Solo Jabate, no love. Frustration for Solo. Can't get anything to go. Trailer, knocking it down. Oh, Johannesburg with its biggest lead in the game, +5. And Nino Dim said I might have averaged a poor shooting percentage from 3 all tournament long, but this game, I'm gonna be showing off. 37%, 3 for 8. Nino Dim, 18 points. With the best player efficiency rating of his team. Coming up big, 2 rebounds away from a strong double-double, along with 3 assists, doing it all. If Johannesburg makes it to the regular season of the 2026 BAL edition, well, they'll be able to tell Nino, thank you. It's not over though. 7 minutes is a long time. You knew that. Zua, tough shot. Stepping back. Very difficult. Coach Guenya believes that Nisre Zuzua is falling back and kicking his feet forward. Zuzua misses the free throw. As you see, the Kasarani Indoor Arena here in Nairobi filling up slowly but surely. You got the VIP seats all packed up, front row. People are coming to watch some great basketball. Uh-oh, the hell. Oh! And the foul right after this. This is what you call dropping the cake before setting it on the table. He did the hardest part. He sizzled through traffic. Managed to find his way all the way to the cup. The ball just rolling out. That's what y'all call also double pain. As he fouled Solo Diabate, having a hard time walking around. You can tell his calves are in trouble. Nice dump off. Dang Dang managed to find a Doi on the cut. Will Johannesburg stay in that 2-3 zone that worked wonders? Or are they going to revert back playing man-to-man? I don't know if man-to-man is the option for them, quite honestly. What are the referees talking about? Talk to us, guys. What are they checking? What's the verdict, guys? Talk to us. It was about possession, where the ball got deflected. Off the hand of Dang Dang, or not. The verdict is not. Have to keep sight of the 24-second shot clock at all times. We could hear it. We could hear that they were calling out from the bench. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. No shot attempted. Communication here. Zuzua is responsible. Misunderstanding. Zuzua completely left the gap open. That's a wide open three. And now it's a 7-point lead. Offensive foul against Doi. Johannesburg would love to have a rematch against Nairobi City Thunder in the final. Not saying Nairobi City Thunder will make it for sure. Better be careful, Ferrovario de Baira. It's not an easy team, but out of the 4 teams that made it to the semis, NCT might have the easiest draw. But is it that easy at the end of the day? Solo Diabate back in the game. That's going to be a foul. Do it. Falling and fouling. As we reach the halfway point in the 4th quarter, let me tell you, things are starting to look quite good for the Giants. Zone. Switching it up. It's a 1-3-1 converting to a 2-3. Putney had a wide open Zuzua in the corner. The lack of vision is costly for Dar City. See right here. The pass was an easy one to make to Zuzua. 9-point lead, Zuzua provokes the turnover. It's not the first time that Dang is suffering, undergoing Zuzua's ball pressure. Dang finds the shooter, Zuzua, with the great fake. Zuzua, no love. And the experience of the experience of Coach the Giants. Coach Guenya has already been the architect of a historic run. Of Cape Town Tigers 2024. Cape Town Tigers made it to the semifinals of the ball regular season. Solo Diabate, cookies, and Solo Diabate said it's not over. Solo Diabate is in pain. The Cavs may not hold until the end. This is not a good sign for Solo. He's not holding anything back. He understands what's at stake.
Five men, set the screen here. Here, not here.
Okay. That screen first? No. Oh, okay.
Let's go, hey guys. Let's go, win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
detail on the landing. Solo Diabate. Struggling. Oh, Solo Diabate. Are you kidding me? Solo Diabate, absolutely heroic. Look at him limping. The speed burst. He's playing hurt. But it doesn't matter. Almost created another turnover, and that's going to be a wide open look in the corner. Oh, my goodness. What is going on? Wide open look in the corner. Goes aboard. Question is, where did he get hurt? Is it the right ankle? Goes aboard, shooting 6 for 21. It's not pretty, but it does not matter. You want to win. You don't care if you win pretty or ugly. You're just trying to make it to the ball. 5-point game. 2 minutes 52. Solo Diabate hopping and limping around. Diabate gives it up to Dang Dang. Dang Dang off target. Putney with the offensive board. Solo Diabate. It's going to be a bit flat on that shot. Driving that baseline. The baseline was completely freed up. Dang Dang. Frustrated with the call. But let me tell you, if Dar City loses this game, there will be no one else to blame but themselves. Too many details that we're not taking care of. 7 for 17 from the free throw. 2 for 10 for Youssou N'Doye alone. Solo Diabate is limping to the other side of the free throw line. Game. Putney. That's a beautiful move from Putney. 2-possession game. Dar City needs to stop. Dar City cannot commit a foul and reset the shot clock. That would be a killer right there. Putney with the rebound. Do you want this game to go to overtime, guys? I wouldn't say no, would you? Putney drives that baseline. Dang Dang. Sidestepping. Dang Dang! Oh my goodness! It's a 1-point game. You can't be on the phone at this moment, buddy. You gotta pay attention to what's going on. And that's a great defensive stop right here at Dar City. With the ball to take the lead back. Solo Diabate has a hard time moving around. Zuzua, that's a crazy shot. Zuzua, that is not a good shot. Way too deep. There's enough time to make a stop. There's about it. Oh, why do you take that shot? I don't get it. Why do you shoot so fast? I don't get it. Time is your best friend at this moment of the game. And Prinsloo with the quick trigger. Very frustrating for Florsheim Guenya. I don't know why the score is showing 70-68. Did they change the three from Dang Dang? I don't think so. I think it's 70-69. So Zuzua going for the kill shot, shooting way deeper than NBA range. Did not convert. On the other side, Johannesburg could have eaten up a little bit more clock. Prinsloo went for the shot. Yeah, there's no discussion about it. That's a three, that's not a two. 69-70, Dar City. With the ball for the game. "19 seconds. Both teams still have one foul to give. Solo Diabate will walk it up. What you got for us, Dar City? Do you have a thriller? Uh-oh, Dang Dang led by himself. Oh no! They're gonna net to foul. I don't know if I want Dang Dang to take that last shot. No knock on him, but he's been shooting 2 for 10 from long range and 4 for 18 in the game. Nisre Zuzua has made 7 for 11 from deep, shooting 50% from the game for the game, 25 points. So I don't know about that one. Plus, you don't need a three, you're only down one. Oh, mama. I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know. Johannesburg with its destiny under control. The possession. The time playing in its favor. You need to make sure that you inbound the ball properly. Dar City will have to foul. Try to eat up as much time as you can. And reset again. The game is obviously not over. Gotta go for the steal. You cannot foul before the ball is inbounded. Gotta foul immediately. Was that last foul? Little bit less than 2 seconds left on the game clock. So now calculations are pretty simple. Cibagnoni needs those 2 free throws to potentially have the safe place of going at the very worst of things in overtime. But now that's out of the that's out of the question. Threw that out of the window with that air ball. Is he gonna miss that on purpose now? He makes it. So timeout. Dar City can still win it. Truthfully, I would have asked him to miss that second free throw. That's what I would have told him to do. Miss that second free throw on purpose. Not enough time to get a shot off. And I like to play the odds of a full court prayer thrown up with arms contesting than now having the ball after timeout. With the opportunity to create some type of movement, free up a shooter, who knows? That would be an absolutely insane finish of this game. Insane. So the ball obviously will be inbounded at half court. That's the reason why you want to miss that free throw. If you're Cibagnoni, you make it, you allow Dar City to ask for the ball at half court after the timeout. Who you give the ball to? Who's gonna be the hero? Is it gonna be Dang Dang? Why not, after all? Who knows? Are they gonna give it to Zuzua? And no! Denied! Done! Feet in cement, under the hoop, no elevation, 4 people blocking. It was not gonna happen. The play was well designed. Everybody crashed on Zuzua running out. Diabate gives it up to Ndoye. Ndoye got to go out much stronger. Absolutely no elevation on this attempt. Everybody crashed all around him. The clean block. Absolutely no foul. It's over. Johannesburg, welcome to the 2026 BAL season, baby. Obviously, you can see the tremendous disappointment for Dar City. Mamadou Gueye dejected. It is what it is. The South African Giants of Johannesburg will wait for the result of Nairobi City Thunder against Ferroviário de Beira to find out who they'll play tomorrow in the Elite 16 East Division final out here in Nairobi. Congratulations, Coach Gwenya. You did it again, buddy. You did it again. So, Angelo Takarakis signing out. You got some more great Road to BAL action coming your way. No matter what, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Let's enjoy more games. Peace.